According to a number of ancient Indian texts, things are about to get a lot worse. What's potentially in store for us in the future is quite terrifying, so buckle your seatbelt. From a worldwide famine to cloning and even the end of the world. Let's talk about this and more only in today's video. Top 10 unbelievable predictions from ancient Indian texts. Starting off this countdown, we have the famine. According to ancient Indian texts, in the future, the world will be, and I quote, harassed by famine and excessive taxes. People will resort to eating leaves, roots, flesh, wild honey, fruits, flowers, and seeds. Struck by drought, they will become completely ruined. Isn't that great? I hope you guys all enjoy eating roots and leaves. How nutritious. So this can be interpreted as so. A drought will affect our crops, causing them to die off. The food that we do still have will be taxed incredibly high, so only the rich will be able to obtain it. Others will have to fend for themselves, eating whatever is available to eat, like leaves and roots and flesh. I'm not sure if that was a reference to like other humans' flesh. I mean, we would have to be in a really dark place for humans to start eating each other. Now, these texts aren't the only one that predicted this. Even Nostradamus predicted a worldwide famine and drought. So could it be that this is in store for us in the future? Moving on at number 9, we have the Kali Yuga. And if you guys are liking this video so far and you want to see more videos like it, then smash that like button. So in Hinduism, they believe that time is comprised of 4 great seasons, or yugas. The final one being Kali Yuga, which is said to be the worst. It's filled with disaster and conflict and sin. Not only that, but it's believed that we are currently in this yuga, meaning the worst is yet to come. This is just the beginning of the Dark Age. In this time, it's said that we are being led by wealth, but wealth is led by deceit and corruption. Well, ain't that true? Not only that, but war conflict will increase as well as diseases will be running rampant. Again, both very true, so we're about to go through hell for the next little bit. Moving on at number 8, we have the pandemic. And I know everyone is tired of talking about it, but it could just be that these ancient texts were trying to warn us about it. And if we are indeed in the Kali Yuga, then it makes sense as to why we are hit by a big pandemic. So during the Kali Yuga, it is said that many diseases will spread worldwide. Well, we got hit by COVID-19 and then all the other variants that formed from the virus mutating. So could this be what they were referring to? Some believe that this is true. Coming in at number 7, we have the Thieves. This is another scary prediction for the Kali Yuga. And I quote, cities will be dominated by thieves. Vedas will be contaminated by speculative interpretations of atheists. Political leaders will virtually consume the citizens, and the so-called priests and intellectuals will be devotees of their bellies and genitals. Now, everyone interprets this differently. One thing for sure, people will go against the rules of society. Some will steal, others will go against their beliefs, and people of power will try and take full control over society. In our 6th spot today, we have the cloning. People believe that the Mahabharata predicted cloning and the development of growing babies outside of the womb. Let's take a look at the birth story of Kauravas. Basically, it's about a mother who gives birth to 100 sons. Kind of. So basically, after 2 years of pregnancy, she gave birth to a hard piece of lifeless flesh that was not a baby, clearly. But she was devastated because she had been promised 100 sons. But she was told to not get rid of this piece of flesh. They then went on to cut the pieces into 100 different pieces and place them in jars. Then they eventually grew into 100 sons. And scientists now have the ability to grow babies outside of the wombs. Although they haven't fully, done it yet for ethical reasons. But they fertilize an egg in a container type thing and then place it in an artificial womb to grow. People see the parallels between this and believe that this story predicted the future. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with World War III. So remember when I was talking about the Kali Yuga? Well, there is said to be a 3rd world war during the end of this cycle. It's said that 1,200 million people worldwide will lose their lives as a result. But when the war is finished and society reaches the point of no return, Kalki Avatar Vishnu will show himself and save the world. He will provide society with a much-needed cleansing. He then will usher mankind into the golden age and bring everyone to a higher plane. In our fourth spot today, we have the power and superficial attraction. This is another prediction that has appeared to come true. According to the Vishnu Purana, property alone will confer rank. Wealth will be the only source of devotion. Passion will be the sole bond of union between the sexes. Falsehood will be the only means of success in litigation, and women will be objects merely of sensual gratification. Earth will be venerated but for its mineral treasures. Basically, it's saying that all anyone will start to care about is wealth and being perceived as wealthy, which is very true in today's society. I mean, take a look at all the influencers that have faked being famous or wealthy for attention. They pretend that they're living this luxurious lifestyle when they're not. But that's not all. It also states that law and justice will be applied only on the basis of one's power. This is also true. People with connections and money get away with almost everything. They just buy their way out of jail. And lastly, it said that men and women will live together merely because of superficial attraction, and success in business will depend on deceit. Again, very true. It's all about looking the part, being with someone that looks good beside you versus who you truly love. It's a very sad reality. In our third spot today, we have Nostradamus and the Kalki Avatar. It's believed that famous prophet and seer Nostradamus had some visions of the Kalki Avatar. In his work, Centuries, Nostradamus talks about a savior from the east that comes down from his throne and strikes the evil ones with his rod. While the depictions of Kalki in Hinduism show him on a horse with a sword, much like in Nostradamus' vision. Not only that, but Nostradamus said that this being celebrates a holy day on Thursday. In Hinduism, Vishnu is worshipped on Thursdays. Not only that, he said that the person will be born of 3 water signs: Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, which could be referenced to the Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal, and the Arabian Sea. But wait, there's more. Nostradamus said that this being will arrive during a great war after decades of suffering. Well, the Kalki Avatar is said to come during the World War of Kali Yuga. So it's crazy. Could it be that Nostradamus was having visions of the Kalki Avatar? In our second spot today, we have the Torment. This next prediction is quite depressing, not gonna lie. Again, this is another prediction for Kali Yuga. It says, and I quote, "The citizens will suffer greatly from cold, wind, heat, rain, and snow. They will be further tormented by quarrels, hunger, thirst, disease, and severe anxiety. Clouds will be full of lightning, homes will be devoid of piety, and all human beings will have become like asses. By the time the age of Kali ends, the bodies of all creatures will be greatly reduced in size." Like I've said before, some believe that we are currently in this yuga, whereas others believe it won't happen for thousands of more years. What we do know is that if and when it happens, it's not gonna be pretty. And in our number 1 spot today, we have the lifespan. I got more bad news for you guys. Apparently, during the Kali Yuga, the duration of human life will dramatically shorten. People won't be living until their 80s or 90s. Nope. It's said that the average lifespan of a person will be their 50s. Why is that? Well, the texts say that health will be majorly ignored, as fast-paced lifestyles will make everybody unhealthy, reducing the average human lifespan. This is eerily accurate. As a society, we are focused on money and are working ourselves to death. There's hardly any time to enjoy life when we're forced to go to school, study our butts off, get a degree, then get a job that pays well. Then before you know it, you're working 9 to 5, working your buns off and constantly exhausted. Well, all this stress and anxiety can shorten your lifespan. It's crazy and scary. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments below which one of these predictions you found the craziest. Do you think they'll come true? Let me know. And now, speaking of comments, let's move on to our comment shout-out portion. I'll be shouting out comments from the video, top 10 weirdest things found on Mount Everest. Yukti Verma commented, "Lindsay, you are my favorite host of all the time in most amazing top 10. I prefer to watch you videos the most. You are funny. LOL. Love your hairstyle. And I'll see you when I see ya." I'll see you when I see ya, not I'll see you when I see y'all. That's weird. I'll see you when I see y'all. Hey guys, welcome back. But thank you so much. That's a really sweet comment. Brian Phillips commented, "I love that she knows the movie Master of Disguise. It's among my top 10 favorites. It's same. Great movie. As a kid, always loved it. It's hilarious. So good. Like the guy that like laughs and then farts. Ah! Love it. If you guys know, then you know. If you don't, go watch the movie. M00 Mookie Doot. I probably pronounced your name wrong. I apologize. But they said she seemed cool. You seem cool too. Thank you. I feel like I am cool. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just a poser. I don't care. I think I'm cool. Alright guys, that's all the comments I'm shouting out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shout out. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see y'all.